So yeah, it should look like. Idea. That's like the jigsaw puzzle lid.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong brush. That's one for getting bubbles out of it. It's got to be dry.
So we're next to each other. Great start. Go around the outside. I think it needs to go slightly higher.
Oh, yeah, that's about right for the flag.
Right, that's right on these clouds as well.
Good job!
That house is perfect.
All I can see is your hairy legs.
Oh yeah. Why does every tool go missing one at a time? Sorry that your head is right in my ass.
I trust you.
Probably the dumbest possible way to do this.
But it's working.
But it is working.
Oh, this little rabbit's cute. He's got a bouquet of flowers. Oh, he's got a girlfriend.
Sorry, I can't have a cute moment right now. I hate this so much.
You're doing great.
I know, but I just have to moan while I'm doing it. It looks perfect actually everywhere. Like when you step away from it.
It's adorable.
It's so good to see it on the wall.
Yeah, it looks great.
There we go. Well done, babe. What's up?
It's the 18th of September. I'm trying to work. She's so uncomfortable. She keeps going really low and the pressure is painful. I'm trying to like lift her and the relief when I lift it is lovely. And as soon as I let go, give it like 5 seconds and she'll come straight back. It's so horrible. So I get it like right down here. If I lift it like this, you can sort of see how much I can lift the little bump. Now she's kicking because she doesn't like being moved. Do you want to know something very interesting? I got a letter through today from my maternity allowance application and they've confirmed how much I will be receiving for the duration of my maternity leave. Dear Mrs. Lyon, your reward is £27 per week. That doesn't even cover the shopping. Never mind my bills, or my mortgage, or my car, or anything. I'll be earning £100 a month. I've been self-employed for like 10 years. I've paid all of my tax, I've paid all of my national insurance contributions. £27 a week. That's not a lot. So it says that they're going to send me another letter in 10 days to give me the chance to pay additional national insurance contributions early, which may give me a higher award of maternity allowance. It doesn't say how much, and when I spoke to my other self-employed friend, I think she's paid the additional contributions, but she doesn't know how much extra she receives. So it's really badly organised. I'm going to have to go back to work early. There's no way I could have 9 months off on £27 a week. No chance. And that's very, very annoying. Now what I can do about it. I always wondered when I'd get to the point where I could rest my food on my bump. And I've reached it.
Unlocked a new ability.
Yeah, I don't think I could rest it there. Ooh. Ah, I can't rest it! Until she kicks it and then it just goes flying. Oh wow, now I feel pregnant.
You've reached the official, like, I'm...
Third trimester entered.
It's a scientific milestone.
Yeah. Woo! It's the 19th of September. I'm struggling this evening because baby is moving so much. I've got my prescription here for my thrush, which apparently I have, which I don't feel like I have, but it's inside. That's what my vaginal swab came back with. Another thing to add to the list. I had my anti-D immunoglobulin injection today in my arm. I had to have another blood test as well. This will also be the 7th night in a row that I've slept alone because apparently now I snore as a pregnant person. Ow. I never have before. And I keep Mason up all night, so he's been sleeping on the sofa. That makes me really sad. But in other wonderful news, my friend had her baby today and sent me lots of really cute pictures. So I'm feeling very, very excited now for when we have our baby. In the meantime, I will just be kicked to death instead. Trying to concentrate, and this is going on. It's so hard. Ugh. She will not stop. She's all the way around to my side. She is so low that every time she moves, I've got to really squeeze and not wee myself. So all of my pelvic floor training is really coming in handy. I can't cope with how active this child is. Ow! Oh, ow. My belly's literally moving in every direction. 58. Yeah. You have to do something like this in yoga. You have to push against the wall and it keeps your core engaged. Yeah, that's perfect. Woo! Almost finished. That's so cute. What do you think of the nursery?
I really like the panel and like it ties it all together.
We just need another coat and a few bits fixing up, but it looks great.
It's really starting to look like a nursery now.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Love this wall.
Ah, you're a real dad.
Dilf.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry.
No. So I finally just sat down for the first time all evening. It's like 9 p.m. and I thought maybe I'll get a bit of peace. No, peace doesn't exist in this belly. I don't even know what she's doing in there. She literally doesn't stop. She now has the hiccups. I don't think she likes having the hiccups because every time she has them, she kicks everywhere, almost like she's trying to get rid of them. It's very weird having hiccups in your body when you don't actually have the hiccups. I just don't know what to do. She does not stop for like 6 hours straight or more. And it just gets more and more painful and uncomfortable. Nothing helps. I just feel like I'm getting so frustrated. It's the 23rd of September. I struggled last night. I think I ended up crying myself to sleep. Baby just got so uncomfortable. It's just such aggressive rolls and literally she's like front crawl kicking me. If I put Mason's hand on my belly, she always stops. So we just call it the dad trick. So whenever she's being a bit of a pain in the arse, I normally just get Mason to put his hand on my belly and she stops for a few minutes and it just gives me a little bit of peace. But last night he sat with his hand there for God knows how long and he was like, even I can't cope with this. This is just relentless. And I was just crying. I mean, I can get help doing the things that I can no longer do, like putting my shoes on and getting out of bed. Mason can help me with those things, but he can't help me in terms of trying to calm the baby down and let me have some rest. Without pause, she will just kick me for hours and hours and hours. I wake up in the night and she's still going. I wake up in the morning and she's still going. I'm officially at the 30-week mark. Oh my goodness. I feel like when I started my pregnancy yoga class, when I was like 14 weeks, I was looking around the room and all the women in their 30-odd week stage, I was like, I wonder if they're nervous, I wonder if they're scared. And now that I'm there, I don't feel any more scared or any more nervous than I did a few weeks ago. And it's funny, isn't it, when you have this idea in your head. It's like when you're a kid and you look at adults and you think, oh my God, they've got their life sorted out. And you get to adulthood and realise you don't have your life sorted out. The biggest thing at the moment is all of her movement. movements. Now last night she was still very, very active as always, but her movements weren't as painful this time. She was still like poking out and kicking and rolling everywhere. You could see it looked no different than what it normally looks like, but it was not as painful or discomforting, which kind of reassures me a little bit that I'm not going mad and being a wuss, because I feel like I've been kind of getting into my head a little bit recently of thinking, well, her movement shouldn't even hurt. Like, if I'm finding that painful, then how on earth am I going to get through labour? So I'm hoping that she stays like pain-free for a while. I need to keep trying to do the stretches and exercises to get her to change position as well, because I don't want her to be breech. I really want to do my home birth and I really want it to go as smoothly as possible, so I need to start doing some exercises. I've been looking on the Spinning Babies website that everyone's recommended to me, the midwives recommended, so I'm going to keep doing that. Bye bye! Hey Mason, what's that?
Our cat.
Oh, our cat. Keep pushing that. Oh, that's there. No, it's gone wonky.
So we need the top piece now.
Oh, poor single mums out there. 3 people build a cot.
Oh, I got it. They go like this.
No, hang on, which way up does it go then?
Yeah, so I'm
Watch the wall, Big Bear! Oh my god. I've got a head or a limb. Don't know
Or
which.
an ass.
Ow!
What's the next ambiguous instruction?
Got to slide the back in and then put the front on.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, nope.
Something's not right there.
The wheel needs to go at the back.
I thought we did that.
I thought you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Do it.
Where's my baby blanket? Aww. So maybe do the nappies first. Oh, what a perfect fit. How satisfying is that? Oh. It's the 25th of September, so I just had a call with the hospital because I went to the toilet earlier, maybe like an hour ago, and as I finished and stood back up, I just like gushed. I was wiping and wiping and wiping, and I must have wiped maybe like 10 times, and it was just full, and it was like urine coloured but thick, like discharge. So I phoned triage and I was just like, is this okay? Can you give me some advice? And she said it's a bit of my mucus plug. She said it's nothing to worry about, it'll regenerate, but she said put a pad on and just keep an eye on it. As long as you've got no pain, you've got no blood, if it carries on or if you're worried about anything, call us back. But so far it's been okay. I mean, baby's moving as normal and I've had no pain, so hopefully it's all fine. So luckily I haven't had any further leakage or bleeding or anything since this afternoon, but I do feel like baby has changed positions. I'm hoping that means she's not breech now. I'm hoping that means she's gone back down, but she's gone really low again. Every time she moves now, it just hurts. I get this insane pressure at the bottom of my belly, like into my bladder, my groin, everywhere there. And I've been getting quite a few Braxton Hicks again, so I don't know. I was hoping I'd be able to try and get a nap in. Baby's going nuts and her movements just hurt so much. I think I'm getting Braxton Hicks as well. I just got Mason to come in and put his hand on my belly and use the power of the dad hand. But she is not stopping. Oh, I'm so done with this. There's so much you can't see as well because there's loads going on down here and it feels horrible. It's the 28th of September. I keep getting really painful movements again. Where she's going between my belly and like my vaginal entrance is like there, and when she goes down into it, it goes so painful. We've been out and in the car on the way home, I was literally like... My mum was in the car and she was like, it's like you're having contractions. Well, she was also like, wait till you have contractions. But she made a really good point in that maybe what's happening is when baby goes really low down and my body is contracting because of baby's position, and maybe that's what's happening. Maybe it's like cramping and contracting when she goes really low, because they don't last long. So I think it is just her movements. just can't cope with pain, man. Oh my god, what is labour gonna be like? I've got a really sore belly today, like when you've been working out too much. And all I can think is the pain that I had yesterday, because I was getting so much of that crampy pain, I'm wondering whether it is DOMS. And it's like sore muscles from everything cramping and going so painful. So I'm having a bit of a chill day and sorting out all of the freebies and baby bits that we've bought over the last few months. So Mama's doing some painting for us inside the room whilst I sort out all of this junk. And we have a nice new mobile for our nice new cot. It's taken shape. Some book baskets, some bookshelves with more books that need to go on. And we got these cute little things here. Ah ha ha, it's so cute. More nappy things. I haven't got a place for teddies yet. What are baby drops? Oh, food supplement. Oh, so saying you get 20% off. Oh, that's annoying. Bought some from there the other day.
And how can I open this tin now?
Mason will help you.
I need to open this tin, Mason.
I don't have space for all this stuff. Oh, too many freebies. What do I do? So I've gained 10 kilos in my pregnancy. We just weighed the pumpkin we've got and it was 4. So I've made Mason wear it. Just so he can understand. How's it feel?
I don't know what the fuss about. No, it's annoying.
Yeah, go do the dishwasher, babe.
I can't. My belly's too big. It swings like...
Can you touch your toes?
I can't do that anyway.
Oh, very good.
Oh, she's kicking me. How can my arm be outstretched and like it's still not in front of my belly?
Is your back hurting yet?
Not yet. Oh god, it's falling out. Can't see.
See if you can reach the blinds. I can't reach the blinds anymore.
No chance. That feels weird.
That's what it feels like to be me.
It's so weird. What's it you do? You do like... touching both, it's rubbing my legs.
Yeah, that's what my belly does too.
I know that I can just take this off, but if I was stuck with this, that would be a lot harder to deal with.
Am I this annoying? Wow.
You do this a lot.
How do you feel the relief?
That's amazing.
Good morning. It is the 1st of October and I wanted to share something a little bit odd that happened last night. So I've been getting Mason to help me out with perineal massages, which are supposed to aid with tearing during labour. So we've been doing that maybe like once a week. So he did me one last night and as he got near to the bottom, he was like, something isn't right here. There's a lump that's never been there before. And I was like, okay, explain. Like, my brain's just going in overdrive here. Anyway, long story short, it was my coccyx. I've been getting a bit of coccyx pain recently as well. My coccyx have lifted and come up through into like my vaginal tissue and he could feel my coccyx via my vagina. And he was very, very weirded out by this. I was very weirded out by this too. I was like, you just felt my spine. So I'm gonna talk to my midwife. But we did have a look online and apparently it's very normal for coccyx to come forward during pregnancy because the hormones soften the tissue, everything moves. It's so weird. He was like, it feels like you have a finger coming out at me. Thought I'd share that interesting discovery. I'm now in the terrible sleep phase. I can't remember the last time I had a full night's sleep and I feel like it's only getting worse. I keep waking up repeatedly throughout the night from discomfort. My pelvis is hurting again, my knees are hurting, my baby is wriggling so much. I'm snoring myself awake. I just can't get comfortable in any position. I mean, I have to stay on my left now and I hate sleeping on one side. I toss and turn normally all the way through the night. I love lying on my belly, and I can't lie on my belly anymore. But last night I woke up so many times, and every time I woke up, baby was spinning, punching, everything. I got Mason's hand at one point. Normally when Mason puts his hand on, she calms down, and she sort of did for a little while and then just kicked right back in, and he was just like, it's like you've got an alien in your belly. I mean, she's still going for it now. I don't even know if you can see my belly from this camera. Anyway, and I keep waking up every morning with a really bad belly pain, and I'm wondering if maybe because baby is moving so much through the night, maybe it is a bit of muscle pain because my belly is just like achy and tender from being punched so much. I've tried sleeping with a pillow under my bump. I feel like baby is more active when I have a pillow, and I think it's because she's a bit more squished and doesn't have enough room. So I can't win, but at least I'm not working all that much, so at least being tired isn't that bad of a thing at the moment. I can still nap in the day if I need to, and I'm back in my napping phase now. I feel like I've hit the fatigue all over again, like back in first trimester. I'm just exhausted and I have very, very little energy. Babe. So last time we had our midwife appointment, she said baby was breech, and to have a look on the Spinning Babies website. And this is apparently one of the exercises that helps spin baby. So I've been doing it every day, and I'm hoping it's working, because it's not easy. I cannot cope with how much this baby moves. Please get her out of me. It is non-stop. Oh, she's hurting so much. It's 9 p.m. She is still going. She's been like this non-stop since midday. It's nearly midnight and she's still going. And it's just getting painful. Night times are getting harder and harder. Last night I don't think I got to sleep until maybe 1:30 because she was moving so much. I then woke up 4 times in the night and had to get up to go to the toilet and to try and settle her because she was still kicking. And then eventually woke up at 6 a.m. and she was still kicking. I just lay there for like an hour thinking, oh, maybe she'll stop and I'll be able to go back to sleep. At no point did that happen. And it's been like this now every night for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Keep waking myself up snoring as well. I've got a nose plug, which helped for the first week, and now it's making my nose really sore and I'm getting scabby inside my nose and it hurts, so I'm not going to be able to wear that anymore. Anyway, I'm going to go to my office job now and 3 hours sleep again. Thankfully it's nice and easy and it's a lovely environment, so I'm feeling very positive about that. Maybe just have a nap this afternoon. Bye. It's 10 a.m. and she's still not asleep or resting in any way. You can't even see, but she's also coming out my side and going low into my bladder, which isn't fun. Baby finally settled, well, ish, calmed down at about 1 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock and I feel exhausted. She keeps doing occasional kicks, maybe every minute. It's about 5 p.m. now and she's completely woken back up again. I just want her to sleep. When does this child ever sleep? So I saw a video before of someone using their night lamp sound maker thing, I don't know what they're called, on their bump to settle the baby. Because she ain't settling and she's starting to hurt me. Ow! But they're all on, but it's not working. Well, we've got another one. Ooh, that works. Oh, there we go. Nope. Oh, no, I don't think it's working. She definitely has the hiccups. I can feel her way down here hiccuping, but it's here where she's kicking. Maybe I'll take it, sit with it for a bit and just see, because I'm running out of options. So it's not working. It's not making any difference at all. No matter what sound I use, no matter what volume, no matter what colour light, nothing. I just want some peace. She's literally still going. Stop! I actually think I'm gonna cry. It's just never ending. I don't mind if it wasn't painful, but it's painful. Like, some of the movements. I just don't know how to make her stop. It's not like a baby where I can just feed her or try and get her to sleep or give her to another person whilst I, like, recover myself. It's been non-stop for weeks. And now I'm stressing myself out because I'm like, well, if I can't even cope with this, then how on earth am I going to cope with the baby? But I think it's probably also the fact that I'm not sleeping either. And I think that's probably making me more emotional. I'm just sick of being in pain and not sleeping and not knowing what to do. It's 6:30. Baby's finally settling. We have a phone here playing classical music into my tummy and it's calming her down a little bit.
I'm trying to calm you down.
I feel exhausted.
Baby has been hitting you to death for a good 36 hours straight.
It's 11 p.m. She gave me a couple of hours peace and now she's awake again. Slept a little bit better last night. I woke up twice, probably managed about 5 hours in total, but she's just being so active. I'm really struggling to cope with how active she's being. I've got a midwife appointment shortly and I'm going to try and talk to my midwife about it. I don't think there's anything really that they'll be able to do, but they might be able to give me some exercises or recommendations that will get baby in a better position so that she isn't as wriggly. I don't know. Midwife appointment done. I had a different midwife this time.
So she said that she is head down.
With her head very low, which they've all said.
Almost like engaged.
I don't even think she could find the tip of her head. She said it's no wonder you're feeling so much pain. So I was like, oh, it's justified. I feel glad that the pain that I've been feeling is not just me being weak. That makes me feel better. Oh yeah, so she was like, so she went to feel her, but she pressed in and I swear I felt my body crunch. And she went,
just kicked like crazy.
She was like, she did not like that. No. Literally, it was like a crunch. Like, you know when you go over a trapped nerve and when you're massaging, it was like that.
Every time she touched you, she was like, oh my god, because she was just like
she was
punching,
just
like, get off me.
She said there's nothing we can do for how active she is. I'm really sorry. She's just an active baby. She said she is going to be so hyperactive when she's born. So just prepare yourselves.
But she seems to think that she's moving in her sleep.
Yeah.
Not that she's just awake for 48 straight hours punching everything. Like, she's just moving in her sleep. But she said she can feel her back as well.
Yeah, so she's now back to front.
She's head down, back to front, which is the perfect position.
She's in the right position. Well, yeah, God knows if she'll stay there.
No. But interestingly, we've had to go for another growth scan.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's now measuring like 2 times bigger than an average
if
baby.
This is the scale, when the first midwife measured her, she was below, she was in the 3rd centile. The ultrasound showed her being like 60%. So this one now just put her up here, like 200%.
She's gone literally from like Tinkerbell to Goliath.
So they've sent me for another growth scan.
Yeah,
she said, I'm not concerned. She said, they're always inaccurate. Go for your ultrasound and they'll be able to see more. We mentioned about the perineal massages that we've been doing. My Mason thought he felt my coccyx. So she said, yeah, you're very dainty, so your coccyx could very well be that low in your body. So that's good to know that it was a coccyx.
It's a weird feeling.
But yeah, all good.
Just 9 weeks left of that.
Bye. It's 5 a.m. Baby is going nuts. Will not stop. So I ended up going back to bed at like 6 a.m. She was still really active in bed. Eventually she settled enough for me to go to sleep. I then woke up again about 7 o'clock and then woke up again about 8 o'clock and was just awake. It's now just turned midday and she is still absolutely going for it. She has literally not stopped all morning. But at Mason's birthday event that we did last night, it was just like a little family social gathering. I was a little bit nervous because she'd been so painful and so low earlier in the day. And we got to the party and suddenly she started to stir again and she got really painful and really low. And I was like, I don't want to do this here with all of these people. Anyway, I was like bent over the couch and just kind of like swaying my hips for maybe 45 minutes. And eventually she settled down enough for me to then kind of enjoy the evening. But it's getting very frustrating now. I feel like it's limiting what I can enjoy and what I can do. I've really wanted to be pregnant and really wanted to have this baby, and I feel like it's really making me not enjoy the pregnancy at all. I find that really sad because I'm like, I'm only going to do it once. I want to enjoy it. I'm just finding it infuriating. Never mind. Oh, I'm in so much pain. She's gone so low again. The pressure is unbelievable. I'm so done. Hello, twinkle toes. Ugh. What are you doing? She's like starfishing all over my belly.